Good morning. Yep, I'm teacher Z, but call me please Z. And what's your name? Koki. All right. So nice to meet you. Oh, first lesson together. All right. Okay. I'd like to ask two questions if I may. First, why do you want to learn English? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right. Okay. So mainly enhance communication, work, and travel in the future. Okay. And when did you start taking lessons in native camp? Okay, that's good. Okay, so that's all the question that I'd like to ask. And oh, hang on, I forgot. What are your expectation? Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Okay, all right. Okay, got it. Okay. So, just briefly, or a brief introduction about me. I'm almost 2 years. Yeah, I'm teaching here for almost 2 years. I have diverse student, Vietnamese, Chinese, Taiwanese, Koreans, and majority of my students are Japanese. And I'm also teaching in a different school where I handle pure Chinese students. And I used to live and work with American people for 14 years in Israel and in Dubai. Okay. All right. So, yeah, that was pretty long experience already. Anyway, so just to confirm, Koki, this is the Daily News Economics, and the title is "Why is Germany passing Japan in world economy rankings?" Right? Okay. So let's start. Okay. We'll go ahead and learn first the words and the phrases. Let me play this twice for the sample word, and please repeat. And for the sample sentence, just once. Okay. All right. First word,
Disparity. Disparity.
sentence.
The report highlights a growing disparity in income levels.
Second,
Hinder. Hinder.
sent.
Lack of funding can hinder long-term development.
All right. And the next one is
Affiliation. Affiliation.
sent.
Her academic affiliation was listed in the study.
Okay. Next.
Aversion. Aversion.
Okay. Sentence.
He showed a clear aversion to taking risks.
All right. Next.
Stagnation. Stagnation.
Sentence.
Economic stagnation affected job creation.
Any questions? Okay. All right. Page two is the comprehension part, listening focus. So these are the questions that you need to focus on listening. Number one, what changed in nominal GDP rankings between Japan and Germany occurred in 2023? Again, what change in nominal GDP rankings between Japan and Germany occurred in 2023? And two questions. How does the Keiretsu system affect the international expansion of Japanese SMEs? How does the Keiretsu system affect the international expansion of Japanese SMEs? Number three, according to an author, what cultural weaknesses limit Japanese SMEs? According to an author, what cultural weaknesses limit Japanese SMEs? All right. So let us both listen to the audio.
Why is Germany passing Japan in world economy rankings? In 2023, Japan fell to fourth place in nominal GDP, while Germany rose to third. This shift highlights a disparity in how small and medium sized enterprises, SMEs, operate in both countries. German SMEs, known as hidden champions, are independent and manage all business functions. In contrast, Japanese SMEs are often tied to the Keiretsu system, which hinders their ability to expand internationally. The Keiretsu system creates close affiliation between parent companies and suppliers. It offers stability with steady orders, but prevents SMEs from developing marketing and sales skills. These firms focus on production, relying on parents for other tasks. German SMEs, with at least 100 employees, handle everything and choose partners through bidding. An author points to risk aversion and galapagosization as key weaknesses in Japanese culture. Galapagosization refers to isolated development that fails global standards. The Imabari towel example shows initial resistance to independence due to fear of losing orders. The EV shift illustrates how Keiretsu blocks innovation. Failing to reform during good times has led to long-term stagnation. Japanese SMEs struggle in markets like EVs, unlike self-sufficient German firms. This situation calls for structural changes to boost global competitiveness.
Okay. All right. Interesting topic. Okay. Ready for the first question? Okay. What changed in. Okay, sure. No worries. Let me just play it again. One moment. Where is the audio? Hang on. Where is my audio? Okay, here.
Why is Germany passing Japan in world economy rankings? In 2023, Japan fell to fourth place in nominal GDP, while Germany rose to third. This shift highlights a disparity in how small and medium-sized enterprises, SMEs, operate in both countries. German SMEs, known as hidden champions, are independent and manage all business functions. In contrast, Japanese SMEs are often tied to the Keiretsu system, which hinders their ability to expand internationally. The Keiretsu system creates close affiliation between parent companies and suppliers. It offers stability with steady orders, but prevents SMEs from developing marketing and sales skills. These firms focus on production, relying on parents for other tasks. German SMEs, with at least 100 employees, handle everything and choose partners through bidding. An author points to risk aversion and galapagosization as key weaknesses in Japanese culture. Galapagosization refers to isolated development that fails global standards. The Imabari towel example shows initial resistance to independence due to fear of losing orders. The EV shift illustrates how Keiretsu blocks innovation. Failing to reform during good times has led to long-term stagnation. Japanese SMEs struggle in markets like EVs, unlike self-sufficient German firms. This situation calls for structural changes to boost global competitiveness.
Okay. All right. Number one. What change in nominal GDP rankings between Japan and Germany occurred in 2023, as mentioned? Mhm. All right, that's correct. Okay. Number two. How does the Keiretsu system affect the international expansion of Japanese SMEs? Mm, so, which paragraph was that? Second? Is that your final answer? There is much closer one. Um, Clue, first paragraph. Okay, so this one, okay, let me help you with this one. So basically, this is by tying them closely to parent companies on the first paragraph. So, in contrast, Japanese SMEs are often tied to the Keiretsu system, hinders their ability to expand internationally. Okay, number three, according to an author, what cultural weaknesses limit Japanese SMEs? Mm, yeah, that's correct. All right, good job. Now, page three, please go to page three and I'll go ahead and listen. Please include the title when reading. Thank you. All right, so far I did not heard any mispronounced word. Good job. You observe the proper facing as well. When there's comma, you pause. When there's period, you stop. Good job on that one. Okay, you're welcome. So page four is the discussion part. Okay. Do you think it is better for a small company to stay in a Keiretsu group for stability? Why or why not? Okay. Okay. All right. Yeah, that's a good point. And just to share also, this is just my opinion. So I agree with you. I don't think so. Because being independent allows a company to find, I think, more clients globally or customers. And it also encourages the business to grow faster and will develop it will develop its unique marketing and sales skills or strategies. Okay. All right. So, number two, do you often buy products from global brands rather than the local ones? Please tell me about what you usually buy. Mm, mm, mm. Okay. Mm, 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 mm. Okay. How about when it comes to vehicles, cars? Mm-hmm. Ah, but how about let's say in the future you are planning to buy. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, uh-huh. Just to share a little bit, Filipinos, when we heard it's from Japan, especially for cars, we like it because Japan is very well known. Growing up, I always hear, oh, when it's Japan made, it's good. Even the appliances at home, especially. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. Very well said. Okay. Next, do you think it is important for a company to follow global standards to avoid galapagosization? So it's a tongue twister. Galapagosization. Why or why not? Mm-hmm. 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 Exactly. Mm-hmm. Exactly. Yeah, I agree with you totally. Mm-hmm. 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 Okay. Okay. So, which should a country prioritize? Is it A, increasing its GDP, or B, protecting its traditional culture? Give one benefit of your choice. Mm-hmm. Exactly. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. I agree. Mm, okay. Mm, mm, I agree with you again. Okay. Okay. But I'll just I actually put some opinion on the chat box, but again, this is just an opinion. Okay. So, how do you think companies can encourage their workers to come up with new ideas and why? Mm, mm, mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. Mm. My opinion is companies can encourage worker, for example, like me. The reason why I work is money, right? So I think if the company will give me a reward, right, it will motivate to think outside the box. Exactly. All right. How do you think the way we work will change in the next 20 years? Koki, sorry, but we don't have much time. Good job.